Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how you can move an object either sideways or vertically in Godot game engine. So let's get started. So what I'll do is I'll just create one 2D scene, okay, and I'll just take some texture rect. Okay, I don't know what's happening, it's not allowing me to press it. Just move it little bit in. Okay, I'll just add a texture rect. Okay, and inside this texture rect I have some assets. I'll just move this particular assets to this. Okay, if you want you can just scale it however you feel like. I'll just save this. You can name it whatever you feel like. Just name it as game, save and run this. I'll select the current scene. Here you can see our current scene is selected. Now what I'll do is I'll just I want to move one object sideways or horizontally, right? So for that I can just maybe add an area 2D. Then I'll take a sprite 2D. Don't know what's happening. Sometimes this button stops working for me, this plus button. Maybe some bug in Godot game engine, or maybe my machine is acting up. So here I'll just name it as, I don't know, paddle. I guess I have one paddle. I'll just name it as paddle, and here also I'll name it as paddle. Okay, then let's just click on plus. Yeah, finally. Then I'll just add a sprite 2D over here. So sprite 2D is just for a texture, so I can just drag and drop this particular texture over here, and here you can see this is the paddle which I want to move. Right now again I'll just click on this, and given that this is a area 2D, I need to add some collision shape. I'll just add some I don't know, capsule shape looks fine, but I'll have to rotate it, I guess, on the x-axis 90 degree, not position, sorry, rotate, and I'll just move it like this. Okay, I'll just save this. Okay, then we need to add some input actions. So there are some default input actions available, but if you want you can just go to project settings, input map, and here inside action you can just add an action. So suppose I want to move it to the left side, I can add it as left. I'll click on add, then I will add one for right as well. If you want you can add it for one up and one for down. Now we need to tell Godot that when this left will action will be called. So here you will have to click on the plus button, and then you will have to input a key on your keyboard or your mouse, whatever you feel like is right for you. So just press the key. I'll just press the left arrow key. Here you can see it has automatically detected. I'll click on OK. Same for right as well. I'll click on this plus button. I'll press the right arrow key, click OK. Then same for up. I'll press the up arrow key. Again you can press whatever keyboard key you want, and for down I'll just press the down arrow key. Okay, so we already have this. I can close this. Then I can attach one script to this. Click on create, and over here just close this. You might already see some ready function or a process function, but I'll need to add it manually. So I'll just add. Now this function is already present, so you can just override this, and if you want to use it you can use something like this. If input dot is action pressed, so there are multiple things, be careful over here. You have to use the is action pressed, and here you can see it is already detecting the input actions which you have added. So I'll add the left one and add something like this, and I'll just move the position of our paddle. So x, when it is moved left I'll just do whatever is the current position, and here I will just add 200 into delta. So you can change this value to whatever you feel like. Now same thing you will have to do for right action as well, but here you can see that I'm using else if clause, but typically what I have noticed is that you don't want the user to move in both the directions simultaneously, so we will use elif and is action pressed, Here you can see I'll just add a right key, and here we can just again do position.x. we are multiplying by delta because here I can just do plus equal to, because we want to move it slowly, we don't want to move it extremely fast. If you want to move it extremely fast, you can remove the delta as well. Now similar thing you can do for the up and down as well. So I'll just simply copy this, just be careful of the indentation. Okay, and I'll copy it one more time. If you want to add an else clause, you can do that as well. And here you can see I'll just type it out up, and here I can just press down, and here for up I think it will be y plus equal to, and for this it will be minus y minus equal to. So hopefully this should work. Then I'll just go to the game. Okay, again I'll just expand this. I'll go to game, go to 2D, and here we can just include our paddle scene. Okay, so I have already included this, as you can see, and I can just drag and drop this paddle. So I'll just press this, and I can maybe move it over here. Now I can just run this. Let's see if it works or not. And if I try to press right, here you can see now I'm trying to press left. If I try to, okay, for if I try to press up, it is going down. So what we need to do is just go to our paddle, go to script, and here you can just add, I think it should be minus over here. Okay, and this should be plus. Now if I run it again, here you can see if I press, yeah, now it is working. So yeah, that's how you can move an object using input actions in Godot game engine. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.